Good evening and welcome to the new episode. And today we are going to deep dive into a company which has been purchased by one of the greatest investors, Mukul Agarwal. Now let's try to explore why Mukulji purchased this particular stock. Just the discussion on this particular stock, and it's about this company, its financials, its valuation, all those stuffs will be in the discussion. And along with that, I will share my thoughts as well. But please, I have a disclaimer here. Please don't consider this stock as my recommendation. I do not give buy, sell, hold recommendation in the open platform. So this company is not a buy, sell, hold recommendation from my end. If any investor or trader want to take position or want to trade in this particular stock, you can apply your own understanding. You may consult with the registered advisor. For my case, it is just for knowledge sharing only. So without wasting time, let's try to understand the company. The name of the company is KRN Heat Exchanger. We all know this company, KRN Heat Exchanger and Refrigeration Limited. This company is not a very old one. It was found in 2017 and got listed somewhere in September, or let's say in the September quarter, rather, September quarter 2023. The company is the headquarter of this particular company is at Alwar, Rajasthan. This company is it is told that there is a terminology called HVAC and RA. HVAC and RA. So what is HVAC? HVAC is heating, ventilation, air conditioning. So that is HVAC, and R means refrigeration. So we can understand it is telling something about AC and refrigerators, right? So this company belongs to this particular sector. The company has its manufacturing facility at Nimrana, Rajasthan. What are the products of this particular company? This company is very much related to, by the name we can understand, it is in the heat exchanger systems. It is manufacturing various components of the heat exchanger. So, what is the purpose of the heat exchangers? Like if we delve into the components, then we will get to know what this heat exchanger actually does. Heat exchanger is a very common component of cooling systems. Cooling systems means, let's say your AC, which has an outdoor unit and indoor unit as well. So the indoor unit consists of several other components. Heat exchanger is one of them. So RAC is a system which consumes heat exchanger. So does it mean it is consumed only in room ACs? Not at all. There are industrial applications. It has a major application in the commercial refrigeration, commercial air conditioning system. So this company, like as far as heat exchangers are concerned, many like RAC manufacturers, means RAC players, RAC OEMs mostly manufacture heat exchangers by themselves. Although, like their larger part, like many of the companies uh, like give the work to the outsiders. What I mean to say, that ODMs, here one terminology comes, ODM means original design manufacturer. So they are basically manufactured as a third party manufacturer. They manufacture some of the components or sometimes installed even on behalf of the OEM. So this is the concept. As far as RACs, room air conditioners are concerned, like you will find lots of companies are giving giving the manufacturing opportunity to the third party. So most of them are most of the known RAC players in India are giving their manufacturing, means getting installed, getting manufactured outside only. So let's say one company, Voltas. Voltas is a very well-known brand and the largest player in India in the RAC segment. So Voltas manufacture it get means it gives it gives almost 90% of its components to be manufactured outside. Only heat exchanger is a segment which is manufactured in-house. So heat exchanger is such a segment in the room AC part where most of the room AC players, room AC OEMs manufacture by themselves only. They don't give it outside. As I already referred, heat exchange for Voltas, heat exchanger is only product, maybe one among two, three products which is manufactured in-house by Voltas. The rest all are given outside. So in the heat exchanger market, in the room AC in the room AC market, manufacturing heat exchanger is not a big opportunity. But what this company is doing, this company is basically a big player in the commercial AC segment. And as far as room ACs are concerned, only around 2% of its total revenue comes from the RAC segment. But the management said that they are growing in the room AC segment even faster than the market rate, somewhere around 20%, what I heard maybe a quarter back. Like in the Q2 con call, I was there with the management. So they probably, if I'm not wrong, they said they are growing at 20%, where the industry growth rate is 7 to 80% only. So, but that is not the growth driver for the company. The growth driver is the commercial air conditioning system. So let's have a small discussion on the products. What are the components of this heat exchanger? What this company manufactures? One is the evaporator coil. What is the evaporator coil? Evaporator coil is an essential component in cooling system. It's not only in air conditioner, it is even used in the fan coils, in the dryers. Its primary function is to extract heat from indoor air and transfer it to the refrigerant inside copper tubing. Then comes condenser coils. Condenser coils are used in HVAC systems to release heat to the surrounding air, surrounding environment, and converting refrigerant vapor into liquid. And then comes fluid and steam coils. Fluid coils are used to heat or cool air within HVAC system integrated into air handling units or steam coils. Then comes condensing coils. Condensing units are custom manufactured by the companies, consists of compressor, condenser coils, and fan motors. These units crucial in refrigeration system, which regulate temperature. So it's HVAC and R. It's a part of HVAC and R system. Then copper header. It's a essential component for heat exchanger, which is manufactured, which are manufactured using advanced CNC machineries. And apart from that, there are sheet metal parts also. But I have named so many components of the heat exchanger, but all the components are not equally manufactured by the company, this KRN heat exchanger. Almost 97% of the revenue of this particular company comes from the evaporator and condenser coil, which I named at the beginning. Right. And now let's have a quick understanding of the product, means their reach, the company's reach. They have reach in 17 Indian states, and they export to 14 countries, including Europe and North America. They have emerged as key international player with a growing demand of company's product in the like as far as customers are concerned, they have around 115 customers, and among that 32 are international clients. And one very interesting segment, that is the data center segment, where they have stepped in. Means wherever data center name comes, wherever defense name comes, people jumps into it, right? We have seen this for quite long time. This company has some contribution in the data center part. Now in data center, what they do, in the data center, they are basically providing that cooling system, means the part of the cooling system. So data center business has two, three customers for the company. Schneider Electric is a known name, which is the client of this particular company, and their total contribution from the data center is 7%. And in this particular क्या बोलता है, data center business, 95% of its revenue, data center revenue, comes from Schneider Electric. Schneider is the biggest contributor. But we always prefer to diversify or reduce concentration risk. So more clients addition will be positive. In overall revenue, Schneider has around 10% revenue contribution. And one another thing, it is material to mention that there is no aftermarket, or there is no aftermarket for this particular product. This is mainly served to the OEMs only. So this company is tied up with OEMs. So I have said RAC contribution is 2 to 2.5%, not more than that. And in the commercial segment is the biggest segment for them, and company's current utilization is around 96%, and that's why they are setting up a new plant, and this new plant is supposed to be operational by Q2 FY26, and the management is expecting full revenue by full utilization in 3 years, upcoming 3 years. They spend a capex of 300 crore for means they have been spending for erecting this new facility. That is, the capex amount is 300 crore. So that is about this particular company. Now I will take you into my screen and will show you a little bit of the financials of this particular company. How does it look like? So this is the snapshot of the performance of the company. Top line has been growing steadily. So in FY23 it was 246 crore. In FY24 it is 308 crore. And in Q3, till Q3, means in 9M FY25, they made already 300 crore. So last year they did 308 crore. In 9 months they have already done 300 crore. So they are obviously going to surpass their FY24 revenue by a significantly higher margin. Although, okay, fine. So EBITDA margin is around 19-20%, which is visible here, and net profit margin was 40 crore. So how is the net profit margin? Let me quickly calculate it. So bottom line margin is 13%, means in FY24 it was 13%, and in the previous year it was also 13%, means almost same. Bottom line margin is steady, 13%. And in the quarter also we have seen steady performance, and 16 to 18% revenue from 16 to 18% revenue EBITDA margin in the quarters. And as far as balance sheet is concerned, it is low debt company. It's not a very high debt, and so that's it regarding this particular financial. But as far as valuation is concerned, let me tell you, valuation is little higher, on the higher side, because their bottom line margin is thin. Correct. That's why they are. Just a moment. Let me show you. Let me show you how is the. Sorry. Yes. Here in heat exchanger. Now it's see. Its P is showing 142. Obviously, like its bottom line is thin. That's why its valuation is high. But yes, current valuation does not become that important if there is a visibility. If you are very sure that top line is going to be added going forward accordingly, or EBITDA is going to go up, bottom line is going to expand, in that case, your valuation will come down automatically with growth. Correct. So probably that is the visibility of Mr. Mukul Agarwal, and he must be very sure of it, and that's why he has taken position. That is my understanding. You may have some different opinion altogether, but please note, I do not have any buy sell hold recommendation in this particular company. So that's it in this particular video. To see to get this type of updates in the market, analysis. Quick analysis, I would say. Please don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thanks for your valuable time.